Heading into the front straight, they're about to be let go. Green light, and they're off and trotting. Coming up pretty well was President Ride On, also with Marvelous Max. Marvelous Max is going to go in behind President Ride On as President Ride On's racing away for the lead now for Chris Denozio. As they're making their way around the corner now, they found their positions pretty easily now for this two-horse field. And it's President Ride On in front, national rating of 65. In second position, Marvelous Max is a national rating of 77, driven by Alan Tormey. They're making their way around the corner now as they're slowing down their tempo after a pretty good mobile start. Heading to the Outer Brown Park back straight first of two times, about to pass the Alabar sign, and it's still President Ride On in front. Hoping to lead all the way for Chris Denozio. Marvelous Max cruising in behind it. So President Ride On, trained by Chris Denozio, driven by Chris Denozio. Marvelous Max, trained by Alan Tormey, driven by Alan Tormey. As they pass that mile mark and now pass the Lords Raceway Bendigo sign. Heading out of the back straight now, rounding that corner. President Ride On. In the second position is still Marvelous Max. No moves have been made yet. Doubt to be moves are going to be made for this two-horse field. So around in the corner now. The tempo is reasonably well for these trotters after a good mobile start. And there's President Ride On in front. It's a New Zealand trotter. Marvelous Max in the second position as they're making their way into the front straight now. They're going to get that bell for the 21.50. Up and up the tempo a little bit quicker now. As the President Ride On in front. Basically a fast class field for these trotters. It's got a hit out for him. Marvelous Max is still in the second position though. So they're making their way, passing that bell now. President Ride On still the leader. Marvelous Max long behind it. Hoping to pull out or go up the Aberdeen Racing sprint lane as they're around in the corner now, approaching the 800 metres, heading the Outer Brown Park back straight for the final time. About to pass the guards, horse and now Bendigo sign, and there's still President Ride On. In second position, still Marvelous Max. No moves have been made yet as they're entering the back straight for the final time, up in the tempo a little bit quicker now for these fast class trotters. President Ride On, still got a heavy lead in front. Marvelous Max still on behind it, hasn't made any moves yet as they're making their way around the corner now, heading out of the back straight. And it's still President Ride On. Marvelous Max still sitting pretty behind it as they're making their way around the corner now, approaching the 400 metres. President Ride On. For Chris Denozio, still got a heavy lead in front. Marvelous Max still riding on a run now as they're making their way around the corner now, approaching the Gratisham Road Real Estate home turn, heading into the front straight. As they're making their way into the front straight now, President Ride On. Marvelous Max on the outside, making the moves now. It's got to catch a little bit now. Marvelous Max and President Ride On. President Ride On still got his nose in front. Marvelous Max is still racing away for Alan Tormey now. Marvelous Max and President Ride On, but President Ride On is going to win it. President Ride On is going to lead all the way and win it. Marvelous Max in the second position.